Hello everyone, welcome back to Learn with Samandash. As I always say, I'm so excited to be back on this platform to help you guys understand the Advanced English Course 2024. What we are targeting in today's video is how to enhance my fluency in speaking skills. Okay, so we're going to understand the definition first. We're going to understand the mistakes we make during this path or during this journey. We're going to understand the methods to improve our fluency. Okay, are you excited? If yes, please subscribe this channel, Learn with Samandash, like this video, and why not share it with our friends because they might need it too, right? Why not share it? So let's understand what is fluency. Fluency is the ability to speak or read a language easily and accurately. Every word that you see on your screen plays an important role because we are dealing with fluency in general. And when it comes to fluency, we have to understand that it is an ability. You can do it. You don't have to worry a lot when you are speaking or reading this language, and you can easily do it with accuracy. Accuracy is a term which we'll be discussing in the future slides. I want you to understand that fluency and doing it with accuracy is really important. But should I target fluency first or should I be accurate in doing it? This is something which is going to be answered later. Make sure that you watch this video till the end because some really cool information is coming on your way. Alright, so we have understood fluency is the ability to speak or read a language easily and accurately. Now let's understand this very important question. A lot of you have asked me this multiple times. Can I make mistakes when I speak in English? Is it okay while I'm speaking or having a conversation with somebody? Can I make mistakes? Will they judge me for making mistakes? Will I be embarrassed if I make mistakes? So let me clear this doubt for you once and for all. After we finish answering this question, you should never be worried about what will happen if I make mistakes while I'm speaking in English. When it comes to conveying a message, the real important thing is that you have to convey your message smoothly and calmly and politely without even considering that there are mistakes or not. When it comes to fluency, when it comes to communicating with somebody, when it comes to having that conversation with somebody, our message is the most important thing. Have you conveyed your message properly? I have an idea. I want that idea to be in your mind now. So this process of me giving you my idea with proper calculated words, with proper grammar is the most important thing. And in doing that, if I'm making a mistake or two mistakes or three mistakes, should not be a problem. If you have understood that I want to go to market to buy something, if you have understood this message properly, my task of being a fluent speaker is done. You understood that Ash has to go to market. Okay, so important is message should be conveyed smoothly. I have a message. This message should be conveyed to you smoothly and properly. Even if there is a mistake or two, should not be a problem. Okay, this is important. I want you to pay attention. If you are concerned that I can make mistakes in English or not, my answer to you guys would be that yes, it is all right. If you make a mistake or two, but your message is very carefully conveyed, your task of being a fluent speaker is 100% done. All right? Pay attention, guys. It's really important. Now, you have to communicate your ideas naturally. Like these two girls on your screen, they are sitting calmly. They are conveying their messages to each other. They are not concerned about 100 other things which you guys are often concerned about. Your grammar, demotivation, embarrassment. You guys are mostly concerned about these objects. But our target is that I should be communicating my ideas naturally. Be you. Share your ideas. Share in your own style and format. If I am conveying an idea in a certain way, that's my style. But you have your own style and you should be targeting your style and be natural while you communicate your ideas. Now, there are few features of being a fluent speaker. If you are targeting fluency, if you want to be a fluent speaker, you should be targeting these skills. And let me discuss them one by one. Number one, explain your topic carefully. Let's take an example. You and your friend are talking to each other, are having a conversation, and you guys are talking about a topic called as cars. Okay, Your friend and you are having this conversation about cars. So your target of being a fluent speech or being a fluent speaker, you have to explain your topic carefully. That person should know that you and that person are discussing about cars. If the conversation is about cars, don't talk about bikes, don't talk about trucks, don't talk about trains. Focus on explaining your topic as carefully as you can. Next is prove your point. When you have a conversation, there is always something that you want to tell them. Okay, general idea is car, but there is a shorter idea, and the shorter idea is that I love Kia Seltos. Okay, it's not a branding, it's the car that I use. I love Kia Seltos. So your message is, your point is, what is your favorite car? That person can have his or her own point, and that's totally fine. Next is, do it smoothly. I really want to take a pause here and get back to you with this little understanding. Guys, when we are talking about fluent speech, when we are talking about fluency, it's really important that you understand this thing, that don't target the entire load of fluency on your head. You know, don't always think that I want to be a fluent speaker, I have to do it right away. Don't do that. What you really need to do is to break fluency into multiple points. And when you are delivering your next answer, when you're having your next speech, when you are having a next job interview, when you're having a cup of tea with your friend, you should be targeting it one step at a time. Put a tick mark. If you have explained your topic, good. If you have proved your point, definitely good. If you have done it smoothly, when I say smoothly, I mean easily. Don't stress. Next is be clear. Each and every word in your sentence is important. Let me say it again. Each and every point in your sentence is important. If you eat one word or two words or three words, you are disrupting your smoothness. You are disrupting your speech. It's not clear anymore. So don't eat your words. One step at a time is our target. So if you have made it clear and concise, it's important that we focus on this. Concise mean that if my point is this, if my topic is this, let me deliver an answer which is short, which is to the point. I don't have to talk about trucks and trains and all those things because my topic is car. So I have to be very direct in my answer. And next is, don't take many pauses and don't hesitate. These are really important, and most of us struggle into this phase. We take a lot of pauses. Why do we take pauses? Because when we deliver an answer, when we have a conversation with somebody, we often hesitate. We think our answer is not correct. If my answer is not correct, that means I'm not delivering it properly. And if I'm not delivering it properly, I try to take multiple pauses in between my answer. And when you take multiple pauses in between your answer, you are indirectly in the hesitation phase. You are indirectly losing your confidence. You are indirectly making your speech not clear and not smooth. All of this together, if I have put a tick mark on each and every point of this slide, I have achieved a fluent speech. I can call myself a fluent speaker. Nowhere I have mentioned that you can't make mistakes. Nowhere I have mentioned that you can't use simple vocabulary. Nowhere I have mentioned that you have to be fast and you have to be on the point. That's not what fluent speech means. Fluent speech means that I have a topic, I have a point, I have to explain it smoothly and clearly and concisely, and I don't have to take multiple pauses. One or two pauses are totally fine, but multiple means after every word you are taking a pause, and that's wrong. I hope all of you have this definition of a fluent speaker as well as having a fluent speech clear at the back of your mind. So let's understand what is accuracy. I already told you, fluency and accuracy go side by side. Accuracy simply means the ability to use the necessary vocab, grammar, and punctuations. You can't say punctuations when you speak, but when you read, punctuations are really important because they decide when you should take a pause and when you should not take a pause. Okay, that's why we have kept punctuation into this definition. You have to use necessary vocab. It's not saying upgraded, it's not saying advanced, it's saying necessary. If even B1, B2 level word is fitting into your definition or your speech, that's correct. Okay, don't always think that I should have C1, C2 level of vocab, only then I'll be able to speak properly. That's not correct. Okay, so necessary vocabulary, grammar and punctuations correctly. When you do it properly without mistakes, that means accuracy has been achieved. So should I be accurate or should I be fluent? That's the question, right? Ash, I'm able to be a fluent speaker, but I'm not speaking correctly. So my answer to that question will be target for fluency initially. When you are trying to enhance your language, you guys are here because you're dealing with Advanced English Course 2024. You're dealing with advanced speech. So I would want you to understand this. Target for fluency. And later, we can target accuracy. Okay? Accuracy follows fluency. Lot of people will give you different definition, you know. That's totally fine. Everybody has a different understanding about a language. What I follow is a very simple procedure. I always target fluency. I don't bug myself with a lot of grammar or vocab or a lot of sophistication. I target an idea. If I have an idea, I have to tell you that idea. I have to communicate that idea to you. I'll be focusing on doing it properly, smoothly, without any pauses and hesitation. And down the line, I'll definitely take care of my accuracy, but I'll not stop my answer because I'm not accurate. Okay? I'm following accuracy later, and that's what I want you guys to do. Follow fluency first and side by side follow accuracy. Don't stop yourself because you are not a correct speaker. You don't have all the necessary vocab or grammar. Don't do that. That will be the biggest stoppage you can put on your speech. Alright, let's move on to this advanced English course. Now on your screen, I'm going to show you what topics will be covered in this fluency course. So far in the last couple of minutes, we have talked about what is fluency, what mistakes do we do during fluency, what is accuracy, and now we are targeting about methods to enhance fluency. I am going to show you few methods that you can apply. For more methods, we have the course available with ourselves. Okay, the first method is immerse yourself in English. And you know what? Hundreds of videos are made on YouTube. Hundreds of trainers have explained it to you how to enhance fluency. What are the methods to enhance fluency? So your mind might be thinking, Ash, what more do you have to offer? Let me be very honest with you. These methods will remain same even if you understand it from multiple teachers online. The methods never change, right? It's the way you apply these methods into your life. It's the amount of time you dedicate to these methods. Methods will remain same. A little bit of a strategy could be different. That's what we're going to understand right now. The first method is immerse in English. What does that mean? It's simple. You have to surround yourself with English. If you are using your phone in Hindi, then change it. If you are having your phone language in Spanish or German, change it to English. You have to surround yourself with English. You have to be into English. There's a movie dialogue. I speak English, I write English, I walk English, I think English, something like that. So you have to be one of those people who can walk, write, speak and think in English. The first method is watch movies or cartoons. I've specifically written cartoons here because cartoons have simple language, they have smaller episodes, and you can have fun while learning. Movies, I would insist to only watch for a couple of minutes every day. I don't want you to watch one movie entirely in one day. Watch one movie in 1 week. If you're trying to learn English through movies, don't watch movies for fun, okay? Maybe you can pick a movie that you've already watched and try to re-watch it. You have to dedicate a set amount of time every day to watch a movie. Okay, not one movie in 1 day. I'm targeting one movie in 1 week. That means max to max 30 minutes of movie per day is more than enough, or 20 minutes of movie per day is more than enough. You have to target movies which are simple, easy language, which has a lot of dialogues in it. The best way to learn a language is to practice with the dialogues. When you watch a movie, you pick one character for yourself. Okay, the other character could be the character in the movie and the second character could be you. When that person delivers a dialogue, you open your subtitles and you deliver the dialogue of the second character. And while doing it, try to follow their accent, try to follow the structure of the sentence, try to follow the expressions. We are talking about advanced English. And I told you, along with grammar and vocabulary, it's really important that you follow the way a certain thing is said. What kind of voice modulation has been applied? What kind of up and down in the voice has been applied? How many times the speaker has put stress on the words? How many times have they raised their voice and they have dropped it down completely? That's what advanced English is all about. So you have to really think about it, that which character I want to choose, which movie I want to choose. I'm going to give you a list of couple of movies that you can start watching. Intern is one of my favorite. And why am I saying it's one of my favorites? Because in Intern you have a lot of dialogues, simple, easy dialogues, lot of slangs, lot of pauses in between, and that's why this becomes one of my favorites. Then you have Notting Hill, same, lot of dialogues. Then you have Fault in Our Stars, simple story, lot of dialogues, and then you have Wonder. So these are 4 movies which I'm giving you for the next 2 months. You finish these 4 movies in next 2 months, and by the end you finish these movies, you should be having a list of dialogues ready with you. You should be knowing what kind of voice modulation and stress level I can apply in my speech, and you will have a lot of changes in the way you think about English. I'm not telling you to watch TV shows, okay? Please don't do this. Don't watch a lot of TV shows, because TV shows are way too extensive. By the end you finish a TV show, your motivation is already down. We are picking up movies because they are shorter, and you can feel that my one movie is over. And this satisfaction that you get when you finish a target, it's really important during this learning curve. Alright? There are a couple of cartoons that I have picked for you. We have Peppa Pig, we have Phineas and Ferb, Inspector Gadget, and we have Doki. I'm not sure how many of you have watched any of these shows, but I got a chance to watch Peppa Pig once with one of my nephew, and it was really boring for me, but that kid was enjoying it a lot, so I thought, why not put it in the list? I have watched Phineas and Ferb. This is one of the shows when we were growing up, used to come on television. Inspector Gadget and Doki, I think, are 2 new shows that are added in the list. You can pick any one of them and start it. But do one thing at a time. Pick a movie first. Okay? Pick a movie first. Later on, you can target cartoons. Next step in this journey of immersing yourself, you should dedicate a set time every day for some activities. What I said in the initial aspect is that you dedicate a lot of time. You give yourself 5 hours target, but you don't know what to do in those 5 hours. So I'm telling you, there are certain activities that I'm going to tell you later. You give 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 15 minutes targeted. And you have to set this time at a set time. If it's 9 p.m., you have to do this activity every day at 9 p.m. If you're doing this activity at 12 p.m. in the afternoon, do it every day at 12 p.m. Don't change your time. So decide your time based on your convenience, your lifestyle. If you're free early in the morning, do it early in the morning. If you're free later in the evening, do it later in the evening. But do it at the dedicated time at the same spot. It's really important. You will feel the energy, you will feel the importance of setting a time for yourself every day, because the kind of motivation that will come from inside you is amazing. Okay? What activities can we do? Read for 20 minutes. It's important. We read for 20 minutes every day. What to read, how to read will be discussed in the next video. Record one answer of 2 minutes per day. How to find the topics for that is available on internet all over. Just write topics to speak in English. Pick a topic, record one answer of yourself for 2 minutes every day. 3 times a day, create a random story in your mind. This is really important. Any student at any level can do it. Basic, intermediate and advanced, all of you can do it. You have to create a story. How to create a story? You're walking on the road, you see something, you see 2 people talking, create a story. You're cooking in your kitchen, you see 2 vegetables on the floor, create a story with those vegetables. They should be random story. Not about your life, but about things that you see. The more and more you engage your brain into creating these stories, the better you will feel after a couple of days. The comfort level will increase and you will become more creative when it comes to answering in English. Talk about our step number 2 to enhance our fluency, which is speaking partner. Speaking partners are really important when you are on a journey of learning a language. The question arises how to find a speaking partner and why do I need a speaking partner? In order to find a speaking partner, there are multiple apps available online. You might have a friend in your group who can help you with this speaking partner problem, or you can join the courses that we have provided on our website english.learnwithsamandash.com. There we are giving you the access of speaking partners to practice in English. You will find people just like you trying to learn a language, trying to enhance fluency. Based on your level of English, these people will be there and you can practice.